Welcome back to English World Spoken and Written English. For getting more videos on this channel, my respectable viewers are kindly requested to subscribe, like, comment, share. Spoken English Part 1, Grammatical Items Oriented Discussions will really give you the concept about the total grammatical items of English language. Now I am going to discuss about the total grammatical items of English language. So really, to have a clear concept about this, and this class will be started from the beginning. You know that English language is the most important one to our day-to-day life. And if you want to get a good job, you must speak in English. Its use is going up rapidly, and most of the language accepted this as global language, and this language also been considered as second language. Second language means the language which is used in governmental purpose. So, English language gives us a clear concept about the environment of foreign countries like Britain, America, Australia, France, and many more. So, finding an excellent way of learning English, each and everybody is requested to listen to my talking. Okay, let's start the class. First, we shall discuss about alphabet. There are 26 letters in English. These letters are called alphabet. There are three types of alphabet: vowel, consonant, and semi-vowel. Vowel, there are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. There are 19 consonants: B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, X, Z. Okay. And the last ones are 2 semi-vowels, W and Y. W, if we divide W, so we will get 2 letters, O, double O. And in case of Y, O, I. Okay. So W and Y, how actually why shall you tell these letters semi-vowel? Actually, in these letters, both the the feature of both the vowel and consonant existed. Okay. So after completing this, we shall try to define word. A group of letters expressing a particular meaning is called word. A word must have a meaning, image, and feelings. Example: I 1 letter, go 2 letters, mat 3 letters, room 4 letters, flock, sino, cine, hilly, pili, vacations 29 letters. This is the biggest word in English literature. Okay. Next, we shall define sentence. A group of words expressing a particular meaning is called sentence. A sentence must be structural and meaningful. For example, I shall go to school. This is meaningful and structural. The creature can live without water. This is structural but meaningless. The camel fly in the sky. This is fully out of structure and meaningless. Okay, so we have to maintain 2 conditions to make a meaningful sentence or complete sentence. Okay. So after completing this, we shall try to define syllable. Syllable is a unit of pronunciation. It is a sound or combination of sounds produced at single effort of the voice. There are two types of syllables basically: open syllable and closed syllable. Open syllable, a syllable ending a vowel, that is, a syllable without an arresting consonant, is called open syllable. For example, blue, see, draw. Okay. And next, closed syllable. A syllable ends in a consonant or consonant cluster is called closed syllable. For example, kind, killed, jam, mat, etc. According to syllable, word is divided into 10 types: monosyllabic word, monosyllabic word, disyllabic word, trisyllabic word, and polysyllabic word. Monosyllabic word example: cat, mat, rat. Disyllabic example: total, table. Trisyllabic example: hospital. Polysyllabic example: conversations. Okay. A word having one unit of sound is called monosyllabic word, and that having several units of sounds is known as polysyllabic word. We know that polysyllabic words are of 7 kinds: tetrasyllabic word, pentasyllabic word, hexasyllabic word, heptasyllabic word, decasyllabic word, nanosyllabic word. Okay, so first we have got 3 syllables: mono, di, tri, and last 7s: tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, nano, deca. Okay, why shall you learn syllable? Actually, syllable helps us pronounce a word phonetically, above all correctly. So, syllable should be learned. Okay, and it should be noted that if you be a student of class 11 or 12 or graduations or MA course, so you must know about the syllabifications. Okay, in rhetoric and prosody chapter. After completing this, we shall try to define person change. Person. What's person? Person is the classifications of pronoun according to use of verb when they become subject in the sentence. Abaro boli. Person is the classifications of pronoun according to use of verb when they become subject in the sentence. Okay, so persons, basically we will get 3 types of persons: first persons, second persons, and third persons. First persons, I, we; second persons, you and thou; and third persons, he, she, they, it, Rita, Mita, Sita, ... all names of someone or something. Okay. So after completing this, we shall divide person. Actually, we shall learn person change. Before learning person change, first time we have to divide cases. So if you want to divide a persons into 4, you must divide cases. We will get 4 cases: subjective case, objective case, possessive, adjective, possessive pronoun. So we shall learn person change. First persons: I we, I, we, first person. So I, me, my, mine. We, us, our, ours. You, your, yours. Thou, thee, thy, thine. He, him, his. She, her, hers. They, them, theirs. Rita, Ritas, Obrita. The world, the worlds of the world. The first example যেটা দিলাম I subjective case, me objective case, my possessive adjective, and positive pronoun mine. So I, we, you, thou, he, she, they, this is subjective case. Each and every time these will be said in subjective case, objective case, and possessive pronoun and adjective. You can make the sentences. For example, whose pen this is? It's mine. It's a pen of mine. It's a pen of yours. It's a pen of his. It's a pen of mine. It's a pen of ours. Okay. It's a problem of our countries. So actually, when you are going to make a sentence, you have to be careful about person change. Okay. So person change helps us to make a sentence, meaningful sentence. Actually, so you know that when you are going to speak English before other people, before your close friends or speakers, you must be careful about the grammatical items and stock of words, and above all pronunciations, good pronunciations. If you have no good pronunciations, so your English language will not be listened to other persons sweetly. Anyhow, we have to make your language sweet. Okay. So I shall give you more videos about the total grammatical items of English language. Basically, this is totally spoken English, and the spoken English class will be provided naming part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Okay. And our class, actually subjective class, will be launched on my channel, naming class 1, class 2, class 3. Okay. So you have to see about subjective matter, class 1, class 2, and you have to acquire knowledge in spoken English by following part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay. So I hope each and everybody can understand the discussed topics of English language. Okay. Another talking I am applying to you that if you want to the phrase ideas about the total grammatical items, if you have problem from YouTube channels seeing actually, so you can collect my books named English Word, already launched in the market. English Word book, actually this book from class 5 to MA, for all types of readers or learners, for B.Ed exams, MBA, MSc, BSc, business purpose, and other governmental services. So you can collect books from any book center. Okay. So for serial classes of learning English or spoken English, you have to be joined with my channel regularly. If you want to be a good speaker or fluent speaker. Okay, so at this moment I remind you again that the discussed matters will be learned at your home repeatedly. One chance not, once, twice, thrice, one times, two times, three times. You have to follow the videos. Okay, if you be a good speaker and if you want to be a fluent speaker. Okay, let's finish the class. And the last talking I am giving for the viewers that you cannot forget to subscribe my channel and like, comment, share. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody.